Welcome back. With fall in full swing and the holidays fast approaching, sometimes the reality of family issues can begin to settle in. Fortunately, this doesn't have to become a stress-inducing reality. With us from Divorce Matters, David Kalisek, senior attorney and Colorado top 40 under 40 attorney. He joins us to discuss some of the most commonly asked questions about divorce. David, I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you.
We always learn something, and sometimes it's the most basic things that we just need to be reminded of, and this is one of those times. So when we talk about, when you think about divorce, a lot of times you think of maintenance, you think of child support. Really, how do those work in Colorado?
Sure. Well, child support and spousal maintenance, which is what alimony is called in Colorado, are both determined by an equation which the state of Colorado has come up with. The primary factor in those equations are the incomes of the people involved in the case. For child support, in addition to the incomes of the parties, how many overnights each of the parents is going to spend with the children is essentially one of the biggest factors as far as how child support is going to be determined. For spousal maintenance, the incomes are the primary factor in how those are determined. The equation the state of Colorado comes up with, you also punch in how long you've been married, and it's going to produce how long spousal maintenance should be paid.
All right, so what if your ex-spouse gets a raise?
Sure.
Something changes in the financial situation, right?
Sure. Well, child support, according to the law, is always modifiable, meaning that if there is a substantial and continuing change in the financial circumstances of one of the parents, such as a big raise or a parent being let go from their job, then if that change in income is going to change what the current child support obligation is by at least 10%, then that parent can come back and ask for child support to be changed based upon the current circumstances.
Okay.
For spousal maintenance, when people initially go through their divorce, they can agree to either non-modifiable or modifiable maintenance. If they agree to non-modifiable, that means it's staying the same no matter what. Doesn't matter if one of those big life events happens.
Okay.
But if maintenance is modifiable, then the analysis is somewhat similar to child support, like I just described. If there's been a substantial continuing change of circumstances and the award would be unfair to continue, then you can come back to court and ask the judge to change what that maintenance obligation is.
One of the great things you have on your website is on divorce-matters.com is you have videos that actually shows different testimonials and people talking about their experiences. Let's go ahead and take a look at one of those.
I will never tell someone that you must have an attorney. What I can tell you is that if you think you have an agreement, it's worth at least coming in and talking to a qualified attorney here at Divorce Matters.
You're crazy if you don't. I didn't think that I was going to need one, and that's, when I knew this was all coming. And then as I started to talk to other people who had been through this process, I realized that it's a lot more difficult than it looks like, and I think getting an attorney is probably the best investment you can make.
All right, 720-542-6142. That's the number that you call if you have any questions or want to talk to someone. And if you call this month, your consultation fee, your comprehensive consultation fee is basically waived, which is wonderful. Okay, let's also talk about the fact that you have a Divorce Matters app, which is free, and talk about how wonderful this app is and what it can do for people.
Sure, it can be found on our website as well as Google Play and the Apple Store. Our app allows you to utilize these equations I just described, essentially on the go from your phone or on your computer to determine or get a general understanding of what is spousal maintenance or child support generally going to be in your case with your particular circumstances. So it's a great app.
Oh, absolutely. Have all that information. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Call during the month of October. Mention you saw Divorce Matters on Mile High Living and your comprehensive consultation fee will be waived. The number is 720-542-6142. Once again, 720-542-6142. For more information and to see real client testimonials, visit divorce-matters.com. Legal strength, trusted advice is what you'll find at Divorce Matters. They paid for today's segment.